Hello. As some of you already know, we are building a system which is oriented to help parents identify cases of depression and prevent risk of suicide in their children based on social media data. Right now, one of the first features we are about to publish is to analyze Excel files with the text retrieved from any social media. So the way to make it work, this application, is by following these steps. We have a template, an Excel file template, which is the file you will need to fill with the values. Then you will upload the modified file, pretty much that template with the actual values, and then we will process the files and return the data. We're still working on the name generation and in the output. This is a demo of how it's going to work. So you select the file. We have a sample file, which is this test analysis document, a spreadsheet. Then we will select it. We will wait for the system to process it, and we will see that in the table below we will find two files: the source file, two links, the one to the source file and the one to the output file. So the source file is this, which only has these three items with these item dates and the sentiment column empty. Then if I go to the output or generated file, we will see that it has been modified. The sentiment column has been set. So we see that, for example, this text, it has a sentiment of 0.9 value in a range from 0 to 1. Then the second item has a sentiment of 0.5, and this last one has a sentiment of 0.29. Then we have some hints on personality based on these three values. So based on these three values or text, it infers that there is like a 0.77 of adventureness, 0.80 for artistic interest. You have similar charts for conscientiousness, extroversion, agreeableness, emotional range, needs, values. We also identify the detected languages for each of those texts. So these are in English, so it identified that those are in English and has a level of accuracy of 100%. The key phrases for each of those set of text. So we see that for the item ID, which was the first, we have the source text, and we have that these are actually the key phrases found in that text. We also have this, a worksheet for the sentiment, and we have like a count or summary of the key phrases used. So Seattle was found 2 times, wonderful trip was found 2 times, spade needle was found 2 times, and then we have a chart for the sentiment over time based on the dates for the given text. Okay. So if I want to test one more. I have this file, which is one of my, which is a text for one of my blogs. I opened the wrong one, sorry. Okay. So we see that this spreadsheet has this, and this is the original. So this has these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items, each of them with a unique ID and with a given text. Okay, so if now we go and see the results for the analysis of that file, we will see some similar results. We will see that the sentiment was actually filled. So we see that the first one has a sentiment of 0.56. Second is similar. Third one is 0.53. Fourth one is 0.55, and the last one is 0.60. Based on those, it infers that there is a 0.71% of adventureness, a 0.97 of artistic interest, a 0.32 of authority challenging. We see something similar for the conscientiousness, extroversion, agreeableness, the emotional range, the needs, and the values. We also see that it has the analysis or the detected languages. In this case, the original file has the text in Spanish. So it detected that all of these are in Spanish, and it has the accuracy of 100% for all of those. We also see this key phrases for each of the given texts. We also have the sheet with spreadsheet with the worksheet with the spreadsheet with the sentiment. We also have the key phrase usage. So this word was found 4 times, this one 3, this one was found 2, and the sentiment progress over time. This is something we are still fixing and trying figuring out the best ways to show this data. So if you see, the data comes from August the 2nd in 2018 to June the 2nd, 2019. So for the first given value, the sentiment was calculated as 0.55, then it decreased for a while, then it increased for a while, and then you have a steady place. And there is also because there is not a lot of data generated over time, and there are a lot of months where there were no posts in those blogs, and or in the given data actually, because it only has 5 set of different texts. So the more data you get or you put in here, the sentiment analysis will change a little bit and will behave different. The more text you have to analyze, the more accurate results you will get. So that's what we want to show you. We are also looking for beta users. So if you want to be a beta user, please send us an email. Um, you can also comment on the video. And also please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And let us know any other features that you would like to have in the system. Thank you very much and have a great day.